Tonight we've got a new feature, one that focuses on the stories of our lives and this place that we call home, Virginia.
And the person who will bring us those unique stories is a familiar face. You know him from his work on Outdoors Bound and on the farm. It's our own George Noleff. Georgie, what you got?
Hey, Drew. Hey, Stoney. I tell people I'm an Ohioan by birth, and I am. But I'm a Virginian by choice, and I am proud to say that. How y'all doing there, folks? I've lived in a bunch of different places, and I can honestly say Virginia is about the best place I've ever lived. I love it here. It makes me want to tell the stories of the people who live here, the people I've grown to love, your stories, the stories about everyday heroes, because it's going to be my take. We're going to call it My Virginia. I hope I can do y'all justice. This first story is about something strong in our Virginia roots, love of family and racing cars.
3, 2, 1.
On a hill just outside of Roanoke, a group of people got together.
You got it, buddy?
Because they had a need for speed.
Winning lane is 1.
I need to go fast.
It was the annual running of the Star City Soapbox Derby.
Soapbox Derby is a nonprofit STEM education-based youth gravity racing program. It's exciting. A lot of kids don't realize, they're like, oh, it's not going to be fun, it's not going to be fast, and they get in the car and then they're hooked.
In the old days, the kids built their own cars. These days, they come in kits that the racers put together. But the idea is still the same. The kids have fun, and they learn about physics and math and mechanics.
When you put your head down, the wind goes over you, so you have more speed to go forward.
You know, in this age of gaming consoles and cell phones, these kids could race anything they want in a video game. Instead, they choose to do real racing in cars that depend on gravity and their ability just to drive a straight line.
Just keep it straight and just try to win.
Loading in the blocks, I have stock, Seamus in lane 1, Cooper in lane 2.
For some, Soapbox Derby racing just runs in the family.
Her mom did this when she was little.
Mom, I understand you're a veteran at this.
Yes. I am, and my dad as well. The greatest amateur race in the world. I love that.
David Pogue knows something about soapbox tradition. He was 14 years old when he won the Roanoke race back in 1946. He came out today and said it was like getting to relive his youth.
If you had the chance, would you do it again?
Sure would.
And just like Pogue did, the winners in the two classes advanced to the Nationals in July in Akron, Ohio. Some of the racers dreamt of being just like their favorite pros.
It means a lot to me. It's like gonna change my whole career, I guess. Yeah.
You thinking about a career in racing?
Yeah.
And others, not so much.
Would you like to be the next Danica Patrick?
No.
No matter, the idea was to compete, so it was up the hill and back down, time after time, to win a trophy.
Winning lane is 1.
To have a little fun.
And representing the stock division for Roanoke would be Braden.
And oh yeah, to fulfill that need for speed.
2, 1, back.
I'm George Noleff, WFXR News, and this is My Virginia.
This is My Virginia. Braden Patterson of Eagle Rock and Blake Gardner of Greensboro won their classes on Saturday. They're going to be going to the national championships next month in Ohio. I'll be making the trip up there to follow their progress and to bring you their stories.
You know we got to ask you, did you get in? Did you get in one of those?
Heck yeah. I did. Hey, I took a ride down that hill. We got some video. Yeah, there we go. There I am.
Gosh.
I have to admit, I was just a little nervous, but I got into that car, got situated, doing my best, Denny Hamlin. And when the lever dropped, I took that ride down the hill, and a few seconds later, I was crossing the finish line. It was a blast.
Oh my gosh.
I wish I could say I represent better. I came in second in a two-person race.
You should be ashamed of yourself. Ashamed. If people have some My Virginia ideas for you, how do they reach out to you, George?
All right. First thing, email me or call me. My email address and the phone number, both on the WFXRTV.com website. The stories can be about almost anything, from your mama makes the best biscuits and gravy to Your granddad is your personal hero. To that squirrel in the backyard does something amazing. Hey, I don't care. I just want to tell the stories. So, but the only way I know is if you bring them to me. So let me know.
I'll be interested to hear them. We're going to have to talk in the break, though, about some lessons you're going to have to take.
Right.
You can't be riding in the derby car like that, coming in last.
At least he wore a helmet.
At least he wore.
Safety first.
Thank you, George.